Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Boom. Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. Thursday, what are we, episode 68? We're still going. Got to thank the Chief Theater and the Chief of the Chief Theater, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, and we're downtown, Steamboat Springs. I know they had, I think it was Mark Sanders last night, sold-out show here at the Chief. If you made it, good on you. If not, I'm sure you can see a little bit on Facebook. Some people probably filmed, posted a little bit, but I heard that was a sold-out show. And on the 20th, what do we got? Kip Attaway and Parker's B-Day. So if you're interested, get on down here. If you want to celebrate with Parker, we're going to get him little short drinks. See how many of those he can have. Make sure his next day is hard. That's what we want him to do. We want him to remember his birth week. He celebrated all week. So let's get down. And you see Parker, give him a smack on the back, a hard one. Psh, happy birthday, Parker. Give him some of that. We got free concert Saturday. JJ Mofro and his crew is going to be here at the house in, what do we want to call it? Open Amphitheater Music Arena, whatever you want to call it, the House and Hill. Free concert area, 5:30. The gates will be open. You can get there. I'm sure Reed Jones will be out there asking for some dollars to help donate. So if you see and hear those people asking you to drop a couple dollars, bring a couple singles, maybe a $5. Drop that in the bucket because there's a free concert for us. But somebody does have to help pay and keep this thing happening. And we got crews that do that. We've got maybe Talea Thomas popping by, give us a little Movement Fest info that's coming up in August. You can check out your Steamboat Pilot today. Always go to steamboattoday.com to see what's happening. And it's going to be a busy weekend. I think Tour de Steamboat's going on Saturday as well. I thought I turned off and actually ran into the Tour de France, cutting through Steamboat because River Road was packed with the teams are here, they're training, so give the bikers some love. None of that diesel and thing those people like to do with the big rigs. Don't do that to the bikers. And then don't forget, today the Steamboat Springs Mountain Soccer Tournament is kicking off, so the fields are going to be packed and the roads are going to be cruising. People are going to be trying to find their field, so give them some space, give them a little love. And pop over and watch some soccer if you get a chance. Any of the fields, you're going to see some youth from U9 up to U18. And you can see what's going on with that. Today you've got Rise, Steamboat donation-based Bari class. That's at Sundance Studio. That's going to start here at 8:30. So if you're interested, get over there. It goes 8:30 to 9:30. Donation-based, $5 minimum. And that benefits local nonprofits. There's yoga in the Botanic Park this morning at 9. All levels are welcome. Suggested $10 donation and help support the park. Bring a mat or towel and some water. There will be complimentary treats for you. Downtown historical walking tour, Tread a Pioneer Museum from 9 to 10:30. Walking tour highlights the historic buildings and developments of downtown Steamboat Springs. So if you're here visiting this weekend, want to take a little historic tour, pop over there and check that out. We've got naturalists on site at the Fish Creek Falls, and you could join a Yampatika naturalist to learn more about the flora, the fauna, the geology, and history of that canyon. That's in partnership with the U.S. Forest Service as well. And you've got the Master Gardener office hours at the Routt County Ag from 10 to 1. You can pop in there with any agricultural questions and gardening suggestions if you need them. We got Baby Story Hour at the Hayden Public Library from 10:30 to 11. You can join to sing songs, read books, and play toys, recite rhymes, and more. Story stretchers at the BWML, Bud Warner Memorial Library for those that don't know, 10:30 to 11, and that's a free weekly program for kids ages 3 to 5 with a parent. Features popular picture book combined with yoga and movement activities. Aqua Zumba at the Old Town Hot Springs is from 11:15 to 12:15. Now, Aqua Zumba is an aquatics fitness class that takes place in the Cooler Lap Pool. Class provides a low-impact, high-energy aquatic exercise to any fitness routine. So if you're interested in hopping in the water and doing a little workout, get over to the Old Town Hot Springs from 11:15 to 12:15. The Writers Group will be going on at the Steamboat Springs Community Center at 12 noon. They'll meet and talk about their works that they're working on. Pioneer Days at the Mesa Schoolhouse is from 1 to 3. Enjoy some pioneer activities, crafts for kids ages 5 and older with an adult. There's an Alzheimer's Association Spouse Caregiver Support Group at Rolling Stone Respite House, and that's from 3 to 4:30 today as well. Information and support group, and that's sponsored by the Alzheimer's Association for those caring for a partner with dementia. It is free and confidential. There's also Read to Dogs today at BWML from 4 to 5. Kids who are already reading on their own get a chance to practice reading aloud to a trained therapy dog. You also have the French Conversation Group happy hour at Off the Beaten Path from 5 to 7 today. And that's going to be a good one. Community members are welcome to practice French conversation. Parlez-vous français, mademoiselle? Yeah, I got a little bit of that. What else we got going on for you? Jesse McCarthy. Hey, we remember Jesse from St. Patrick's Day. Jesse's McCarthy and Mike Martinez will be playing at McKnight's from 5:30 to 7:30. You can listen to Jesse on the fiddle and Mike on the keyboard playing traditional Irish folk songs. Routt County Gymkhana Club will be at Romick Arena at 6 p.m. It's a family-oriented gymkhana event including barrel poles, stakes for all ages. Spectators are free. There's also How to Write a Business Plan seminar, and that's going on at the Colorado Mountain College Academic Center from 6 to 8. Learn how to create an effective business plan for yourself, lenders, and investors, and that too is free. Music-wise, we've got Boyden at Orem tonight from 6 to 8. He'll showcase his talents with amazing guitar and vocals, so that's also free. Delectable Mountain Quilters Guild is at the Community Center at 6:30 tonight if you wanted to work on some quilting. You got the live Western melodrama. That's going to be tonight at 7 p.m. right here at the Chief. So if you're interested and you missed it last week, I think they're doing 5 shows. So you got a chance if you can make it tonight. Get down here. That kicks off at 7. $15 for adults, $10 for kids. The War to Be Her, Bud Warner Memorial Library at 7 p.m. It's a film by Erin Heidenreich. Her home is the most dangerous place on earth where girls rarely leave their homes, but she did. It's a free little movie and talk tonight at 7 p.m. Lifted, Lyftd, at Schmiggety's at 9. High energy, futuristic sound. It's a $5 cover to come check them out tonight. Albert Simpson will be playing at the Old Town Pub at 10 p.m. Albert Simpson is a one-man wrecking ball who makes amazing things happen every time he steps on stage. So that's what you got going on happening tonight in Steamboat. Pick up your piloting today or go to steamboattoday.com. Check it out. Like I said, it is going to be busy. A lot of stuff going on. I know we always want to pop a little political in there. Great stuff going on, and I don't want to bring up any names, but a lot of people are upset. There's been some retraction and some missteps, maybe some misinterpretations. Again, it's all what you interpret. Get your knowledge. Have a healthy debate with someone on the other side. And like I said, patiently wait for things to get better. We all get to vote sooner or later, and we'll make America great again. Ha ha. Hello, Steamboat. Thanks for hanging out with us. Leaf Brookmeyer, do your baby yoga. Stick around. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat, how you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater. Hello, Steamboat is recorded live.
Hello, Steamboat, how you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all stacked.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Boom. Thank you, Dr. Strange. Hello, Steamboat. It's me, TC. A little Thursday edition of Hello, Steamboat down here at the Chief Theater, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. Hello to all those watching and giving shout-outs. We appreciate you sticking with us and hanging out in the morning before you get prepped. Wanted to give a little heads up for those of you that are visiting, or even those of you that live here locally, walking about, hiking about. Beware of the rattlesnake. They are here. There's a little story this morning Matt Stensland covered for us, but I think it's Bina Lind. She's a University of Wyoming student, interested in studying animal science, oddly enough, was visiting her father and mother, Alan and Julie Lynn. Alan is actually a director of general services, I believe, for the Steamboat, city of Steamboat. But his daughter was walking with the dogs up on Saddle Mountain Drive and was bitten behind the big toe by a rattlesnake. Apparently the snake measured 16 to 18 inches long. Fire Chief Mel Stewart said they had to call UC Health to make sure they had some anti-venom, which they do have a little bit. They had to wait 3 hours before they administered it because you have to wait. There are some side effects to the anti-venom that people do not want to have to go through. So Bina spent 3 days in the hospital recovering. She's out and doing well. And her dad said, simple thing is wear good footwear for sure. And the other thing you got to be aware of is if you're listening to music while you're hiking and walking, you might want to keep it low enough so that you could hear that rattle. And they usually blend in with the brush really well, so you're not going to see them in the long grass and on the trail edge. You got to be careful. So again, be very, very careful. Have your cell phone with you at all times. She was out in the middle of the trail. She ended up calling her dad, and they met her, got her over to the end of the trail, and then the ambulance came and, like they said, got her the anti-venom. And turns out she's going to be okay. But you really got to be careful out there, people. We also got a tennis tournament that's going on. It's called the Rare Air Camp. So, again, let you be aware of the numbers that have increased in town. That camp is going on at the tennis center through today, and then they have a tournament that kicks off throughout the weekend. And reading up on that, Bill Conway said they netted almost $33,000 from this tournament last year. So that's something that's pretty darn cool, and that stuff stays here. And they were talking to some of the people on the board who said, they don't sit on the board of the tennis committee just to bring tournaments here. What they want to do is get the message of tennis out to those who can't afford it or who've never tried it, and give them an experience that they might be able to get under the belt, because it is something that can stay with them for the rest of their lives. So if you're interested, there might be some spots available. Pop over to the tennis center and check them out and see if you got a little one involved and you got a racket. You can also rent rackets there. They do have them available, but go give them a shout if you're interested, or if you want to watch a little tennis. That's available to you. Little Nuggets love, since Lowen the L Train's not available for us today. My new favorite player, MPJ, that's Michael Porter Jr., he underwent his second back surgery. It said it was a miracle. It was incredibly successful, and they plan to get him on the court immediately this season. So that's going to be pretty cool, because as you heard originally, we were waiting. We're going to see how he felt. We weren't going to rush it, but he's pretty much ready to go. So kudos to the Nugs. We'll hope it works out well for them. There's also something you're going to see here in the paper, and you can go online, about the city considering a pot tax. And that's going to be a pretty interesting thing. It sounds like City Attorney Dan Foote was instructed to bring forward the resolution that would put a 5% tax on retail and medical marijuana sold in Steamboat Springs. If passed, the ballot would sunset after 10 years. And a lot of things people are saying. Jason Lacey, for one, says, I consider it an important community support program funding, which in future years, under our current revenue structure, it might be hard to maintain. But people feel the way the marijuana industry is growing, actually exploding, the numbers and the profit will go down a little bit, and the cost may decrease a touch. So who knows if they will need that tax. But Robin Croson, another council member, said something we have to remember as well is that as more states get into the marijuana business, the revenue and that number could go down. So you got to keep that in mind. It might start now, but eventually decrease. It's something that's going to come to vote, most likely. So as a community, we'll get to put our points out there and see what we want to get done. If you see the Main Street lady out there, give her kudos. I saw them this morning and their crew out there cleaning up, obviously prepping for the weekend activities. We got a farmer's market going on as well this Saturday, I imagine. So we'll be out there hanging out. If you want to pop by and say hi and give a little shout out to you, your family, your crew, your business, please do. We are always happy to have people stop by. We'll have a nice yellow Main Street tent set up right in front of Sakatuya there. And I believe Sakatuya will have some music Sunday as well that you can check out. They do that regularly. Kier likes to keep the people entertained on the river. Beautiful setup there. If you haven't got a chance to get out to Sakatuya, definitely do so. It's a great time. Locally, Masters of Karate and Friendship pilot softball team We had a rough one last night, late game, 8:15 and 9:15, and for those of you that aren't aware, the A, B, maybe some of the C League players, and the numbers weren't strong, so a lot of the quality players, they demoted themselves to D League. There's some ballers in this community. Let's just put that out there, all right? And it's amazing sometimes to see the softball get heated. I kind of find that interesting. It's softball, Wednesday night, middle of the week, a little social recreation time. But there's some pleasant and friendly exchanges with the umpire. So I always say kudos to the dudes in blue or gray calling the balls and strikes, because that's a love-lost job right there, no matter how you do it. And it's one-man crew usually. So teams playing softball, ease up on the umpires, all right? They're hanging out there for us, making our lives easier. I know it gets heated and competitive, but let's ease back on the softball, okay? Don't forget, like I said, soccer tournament's going on. That's going to be a good time. The Open Championship at Carducci, over there in Scotland. It's the British Open, but they changed it to the Open Championships. I don't know why or when they changed the name, but that's what they're calling it now. So golf heads, was reaching out to some of the golf guys. We'll try and get some of those cats in here to get us an idea what's happening locally as well. But it's going to be interesting. Like I said, Tiger's out there. He is already complaining, and that makes me nervous. He said the greens are slow. So in my head, you just hit a little harder. Professional golfers, let's read the greens. Get out there and make it close and bring the Open Championship Cup home to America. That'd be great. I'd like to see that happen, Tiger. But as well, you've got some of the other Americans out there. Phil maybe can play well. Don't forget about DJ, Dustin Johnson, Koepka, Brooks, big strong boys who like to hit the ball far. Now, oddly enough, if you are watching, you'll see you get out of the fairway, and it's a monster to get out of that long stuff that they have. So you won't see many drivers. Sometimes you see a lot of the long irons, the 3s, the 4s, the 2s, hitting the ball low, straight stingers, and then trying to stay out of the bunker. So it's a great couple hours of entertaining television as you watch these guys try to navigate around the course. And also, there's some young golfers here locally. The kids, we've got a young man who qualified for an international tournament. So we're going to get Andrew Donner on because I think he's coaching him. I want to get some information and see about how this kid is doing what he's doing at such a young age, at such a high level. That's what I got going on right now. Take a little break, and we'll see what we got going on for you when we come back. Hello, Steamboat. Stick around. We'll be right back. Hello, Steamboat. How you doing? Got a new show for your viewing. Having breakfast, just keep chewing. And with your support, we'll be cruising. Hello, Steamboat.
After all the jacks are in the boxes, and the clowns have all
What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Lagorga. I'm here practicing another song for my show on YouTube, Good Morning Acoustics. You can follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Acoustics, or you can give me a like on Facebook at Good Morning Acoustics. Thanks for watching.
Hello, Steamboat is recorded live from the Chief Theater.
Hello, Steamboat, me TC. Thanks for sticking around on a Thursday, coming to you live from the Chief Theater. And if you got some comments, suggestions, post, feedback, hellosteamboatshow@gmail.com. Want to close out here real quick and give you an update about Steamboat Movement Fest. That's coming up. And they've got the schedule and venues on steamboatmovementfest.com. As of now, they've only released the August 9th schedule date, looks like. But you can get there and navigate around and see the venues. I mean, they're all over, from community yoga to design life. There's hand analysis yoga. There's wellness, travel yoga. Different types, all available for you. And I would definitely tell you, if you're interested, get to steamboatmovementfest.com and get yourself enrolled in any of the classes that you're interested in taking part of. And if you remember, and we'll have Tlay on at some point again in the near future, donation-based, anything that you can provide to help support this Movement Fest would be extremely beneficial. There's going to be a lot of people in town to help out, but definitely get to steamboatmovementfest.com. Get yourself signed out. Check out the presenters. If you're interested in volunteering as well, you can get on the site and sign up to be a volunteer and help out in any way possible. But just remember, it's going to be a wonderful event all around town, so you can get to any place. Get your bikes, get your mats, get your water, and prepare to get your yoga on. It could be a very good time. Our friend Lauren Dunn, who was here visiting, she's going to be around as well. They're hoping to get something on the stage when she gets back into town. So that's with is it Out There Yoga? Or it's Out There Yoga, right? Out There Yoga? Or is it Out Here Yoga? I don't remember either. Out Here, isn't it? Out Here Yoga. Yeah, Out Here. They're going to be doing some stuff on the stage, I think, working with Lauren. It's Yoga for Africa, right? I believe that's what she called it. And we're going to get Lauren back when she gets back into town to get some information. But Steamboat Movement Fest, it's huge. And the number of local sponsors, from Golden Leaf to Vista Verde to numerous people help out. And they make it a good time. So if you're interested in being a part of that, again, steamboatmovementfest.com. And reach out to Tlay or any of the people organizing if you're interested in being a part of it. That's what we got for you today, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful day again. Be nice. Keep it Steamboat to the people visiting. Treat them the way you want to be treated. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.